Alright, welcome everybody back to another one of my battle reports. I'm going to do a quick rundown of my opponent's list. He has 2 units of 5 Terminators, 4 Rhinos, and inside those Rhinos he has 2 units of Stern Guard. One of them has Pedro Cantor, and there's 2 tactical squads with las cannons. And those Stern Guard units have plasma cannons and combi meltas. And this is the table that we played on. We are playing a capture and control type mission with 5 objectives, and the winner is going to be the one who holds the most objectives, of course, with 2 additional objectives, um, 5 extra battle points for each one, and one is having less kill points than your opponent at the end of the game, and having more units on your opponent's deployment zone than he has on yours, for a total of 25 points. 15, of course, for being the winner of the objectives. This is my opponent's deployment starting from the far left of the table. He has a unit of Stern Guard and a combat squadded tactical squad. Actually, but they're both combat squadded. The Stern Guard unit has 2 plasma cannons, and the tactical squad has a las cannon. In the middle of the table, he has 4 Rhinos with the combat squadded Stern Guard units and 2 tactical squads. All the sergeants have power weapons, and Pedro Cantor with his power fist. The squad of Terminators to the right of them, and a combat squad of tactical, that might be a Stern Guard unit with a plasma cannon. And to the far right, he has another combat squadded tactical squad with a las cannon. And this is my deployment. From the far left, I have a Vindicator, 10 Chaos Marines, and the Rhino, my Defiler, Land Raider with Terminators, the Red Berserker Rhino with the Lash Prince inside, and the Demon Prince behind it. On the far right, I have the Predator and another unit of 10 Chaos Marines. Alright, Space Marines turn 1. His scouts with Telion infiltrated on the bottom left of the table, and he didn't do much moving. The Terminators moved up a little bit, and he just shot. So you'll see the result of his shooting on my turn 1. Like I said, you'll see the result of his shooting. This is Chaos turn 1. He wrecked 2 of my Rhinos, the red one and the black one all the way to the right. He also killed the Berserkers and the last Sorcerer all in his first turn of shooting. And you can see my turn 1, I moved my Land Raider up, and the Terminators got out. My second black Rhino, which you see in the middle of the screen, moved up, popped smoke, and the Vindicator moved out, and they're going to shoot at his units. Then this is a picture of my right side of the table. You can see the Predator moved up, the Black Marines got out, and I ran them in my shooting phase. Same thing with the Chaos Dreadnought. Then here you can see after the Terminators assaulted his Terminators and the other Marine squad, I killed them both in this round of combat, and this is what happened afterwards. Space Marines turn 2, you can see Pedro's unit moving through the ruins, or the crater, and his 3 Marine squads with the Rhinos creating a wall. They all got out, and during his shooting phase, he destroyed my Terminators. This is a quick overview of what happened after his turn 2. Alright, here we go, Chaos turn 2, and you can see my Defiler is turned around. During his turn 2 of shooting, he killed it. Other than that, nothing else happened. My guys just move up. And the left side of the table, my Rhino just moves up, and you can see my Vindicator moving to get cover from the snipers that are to his left. Then during my assault phase, my Demon Prince charged the combat squad Marines. I killed all but 2 of them, and my Demon Prince took 1 wound in return. And a quick overview of where our units are. Alright, Marines turn 3, there isn't much moving. Pedro just gets into the back Rhino to the left, and the other Marines get inside the front Rhino, move up 6 inches, and the middle Marines move up and join the assault with my Demon Prince. Then here you see after his shooting, a melt-a-gun popped my Rhino. Then after the assault phase, you can see his Marines join in, and my Demon Prince ends up killing, I think, 3 of his Marines. Chaos Marines turn 3. I begin by moving my squad up here to shoot the Rhino, and my plan is to charge him if I do end up killing this Rhino. Then here you see on the right side of what's happening, my Dreadnought moves, and he's going to join the assault with the Dreadnought, or the Demon Prince, and the 10 Marines move up and kill the squad that was in this building. And here you see I did end up killing the Rhino, and my Marines assaulted the squad that was inside. My Dreadnought and Demon Prince finish off those Marines, and this is them after their D6 wipeout moves. And the beginning of Marines turn 4, top of 4, his Terminators come in. You can see that Pedro's Rhino moves backwards, and he moved the other Rhino on top of it to get into position to pick up these Marines, which you will see in the next couple clips. And I think this turn he ends up killing my Demon Prince. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. Alright, Chaos Marines turn 4. Like I said, he didn't really do much in his turn. He killed my Demon Prince, spread out his Terminators with their run move, and you can see on the bottom left of the screen my Vindicator moved up, popped smoke, and the Marines on the bottom right, they finished off the squad they were with, and this is them after their movement. And in the very top right of the screen you can see my Marines moving in to get the objective on the other side of this building. And then a quick picture of the right side of the screen. My Marines moved up, and I believe I ran them to get closer to this objective. And this is the left side of the board after my shooting. As you can see, I do nothing else but kill 2 of these Terminators, and my Dreadnought's going to assault them. And after the assault phase, his Terminators actually do nothing to my Dreadnought, and I killed 1 Terminator. Alright, top of turn 5, the Marines turn 5. There isn't much going on. He doesn't do much shooting. He just basically moves his units and scrambles for objectives. As you can see here, his Rhino, Rhino. The squad got inside and moved 12 to contest this objective. Alright, just like I said, his scouts are now moving down towards the objective that's on the bottom left of the table. And then yet some more movement. The top left, you see his squad moving to hold that objective. And in the bottom right, you see Pedro's Rhino and then the Stern Guard popping out to combi melt my Vindicator. Alright, this is the bottom of 5, and knowing that I am behind on objectives and the game could end, I have to scramble and try to get him off these objectives. So this Chaos Marine squad is going to shoot and try to blow up the Rhino and then assault the Marines that are inside. Alright, and after moving, shooting, and some assaulting, the Rhino on the top of the screen actually just gets its Stormbolter blown off. The Dreadnought kills 1 more Terminator, and the Marines on the bottom right capture that objective and end up blowing up this Rhino. And in the explosion, it kills 1 Marine and they actually fall back. And this is a picture after what happened. My Marines assault the Rhino and get no 6s because it moved over 12, or up to 12. My Dreadnought finally killed the Terminator in assault, and you see the Marines falling back. Alright, my opponent rolled for it, and he would have won if the game ended on turn 5, but it goes on to turn 6, and his scouts here move up and take this objective. And this Rhino plays a little games here. It just moves 12 inches over the hill and parks itself on the other side of the objective. Then this is a picture of his Marines falling back, and Pedro Cantor is no longer there. He actually assaults the Dreadnought and gets killed, and this is a picture after that combat. Alright, Chaos turn 6, the bottom turn 6. The game might end here. My Dreadnought's moving towards that bottom left objective to try to pull those scouts off it, or at least contest it. And in the top right, my Marines are continuing to try to get the squads inside out of their Rhino. Alright, a miracle kind of almost happened here. I finally got his guys out of the Rhino, and I assaulted them, and there are 3 Marines, so we'll see what happens. Alright now, and as you guessed it, Marines turn 7. The top of turn 7, if the game would have ended on turn 5 or 6, I would have lost. He still holds the 2 objectives on the top left and bottom left of the table, and I only control this one, which he shoots and kills 2 of my Marines. So I only have 2 Marines left, and the fight is still going on the top right of the table with the squad that I assaulted last turn. And during his assault phase, my Marines finish off his squad, and this is them after their D6 wipeout. And then the bottom of turn 7, which is the end of the game, my Marines move up and rapid fire kill the last 2 Marines that are right there contesting my objective. And on the left side of the board, you see my Dreadnought moved and assaulted his scouts. They can't hurt him, and it really didn't matter. I was just trying to get in there to contest his objective. And the end result of the game, I had 1, you can see on the top right I have 1 objective. Next to my Land Raider, my 2 Marines hold that objective, and on the very left of the screen you can see the Dreadnought contesting his. And he only had one, which was the building on the top left. He pulled his guys off, but he had one objective to my 2. So that makes me 6-0 for our league, and the league overall winner. I'm the only undefeated, and it was a good league. This was a very tough game. I had a lot of losses early on, and I fought through it, and it won me the game, won me the league. And thank you for watching my battle reports, and hopefully I'll have more coming. So thank you for watching.